everybody, and welcome to The Balancing Act. I'm Julie Moran.
And I'm Olga. Today, enhanced tissue sampling meets AI-assisted 3D analysis. It's a unique diagnostic platform that enabled one doctor to potentially save his patient's life.
Calling all avocado aficionados, Olga and Chef Stuart O'Keefe are in the kitchen, and they're making much more than just guacamole.
And how to achieve the perfect smile.
Oh,
You know who I think has the most beautiful smile on this planet?
Who?
Tom Cruise.
Well, he can light up a room.
He can. So can you.
All that and more, thank you. And The Balancing Act starts right now. If ignored, chronic heartburn may lead to serious health conditions. A potential threat, esophageal cancer, one of the deadliest cancers in America.
Now, currently, there's a new standard of care for screening and monitoring patients who experience chronic heartburn or acid reflux. It's an innovative technology that's helping physicians make esophageal cancer preventable by finding potentially harmful cells early, so that they can be eliminated before they can progress to invasive cancer.
Good news. Great news, actually. We're on location in Sarasota, Florida to learn more.
You want to go for a walk? You do? You do?
At 59, Karen Weeks is active and on the go, working full-time for a property developer and enjoying life in Southwest Florida with her husband of 14 years.
Are you taking me out to lunch?
I'll take you out to lunch. Sure.
Okay, that'd be awesome.
My life in general is pretty busy. I still travel quite a bit for my job. My husband and I have recently taken up archery. We go kayaking and bicycling, and we have a very active dog. These hobbies really do bring a lot of joy to our life.
With a family history of colon cancer, her mother passed away in 2006 from the disease. Karen has always been very aware of her health.
It's extremely important to have early detection and regular checkups. The lesson that I learned from my mother was that her diagnosis and her outcome could have been changed if she would have had early checkups. And my sisters and I have learned that from her, to go in and be very aware of your body and its symptoms.
When she started having digestive issues, specifically acid reflux or heartburn a few years ago, Karen knew something was not right.
I was not your typical heartburn patient. I didn't have years worth of heartburn issues. And when my symptoms came up of the bloating and the cramping, and I was diagnosed with acid reflux, I had no idea that the acid reflux could lead to such a more serious issue.
Heartburn is one of the most common symptoms of gastroesophageal reflux disease. It occurs when acid from the stomach and other stomach contents can come back up into the esophagus, where the esophageal lining is not really tolerant of those substances. It can lead to Barrett's esophagus, which is a precancerous condition in the esophagus.
For Karen, that's exactly what happened. In early 2018, she was scheduled for a colonoscopy and told Dr. Corbett, a member of Florida Digestive Health Specialist, about her digestive symptoms. So he decided to also take a look at her esophagus.
The initial diagnosis that we received with Karen showed that this was Barrett's esophagus. There was no dysplasia initially, what we would call non-dysplastic Barrett's, which carries with it a prognosis that's relatively good, typically progressing from about 0.5% per year.
Dr. Corbett recommended surveillance and retested her in 2019. He was surprised to learn she now had precancerous dysplasia after just 1 year, something that was detected by using an advanced diagnostic tool.
I believe strongly that if we had not been using Watts 3D, that Karen probably would have progressed at some point to esophageal cancer. We would not have intervened as early as we did. If we had not been using Watts 3D, we would have probably advised Karen to either consider a repeat endoscopy, perhaps in 3 years, maybe 5 years, or even not at all. She's in a very low-risk group from a demographic standpoint. Females with short segment disease typically do not progress. We just were lucky enough to find out through the Watts 3D specimen that she was progressing and that she was at increased risk. I believe that Watts 3D probably saved Karen's life.
Watts 3D, a scientific advancement from CDX Diagnostics, helped Dr. Corbett obtain a tissue sample from a much larger surface area of the esophagus, unlike a standard forceps biopsy, which samples less tissue and can miss important diagnostic information. Watts 3D uses artificial intelligence, a series of powerful thinking computers, to look through the unique sample in order to help find these difficult-to-detect precancerous cells, similar to finding a needle in a haystack. 3D imaging and AI-enabled analysis of the patient's tissue provides the pathologist with more comprehensive diagnostic information than ever before, which leads to greater accuracy in detecting precancerous cells.
Since Watts 3D detected dysplasia, it helped to prevent from it turning into esophageal cancer.
Watts 3D truly is a game changer. Now we have an additional tremendous tool where we are gaining a great deal of ground and being able to both diagnose Barrett's itself as well as dysplasia and be able to intervene in cases like Karen's before cancer occurs. We were then able to offer her the option of radiofrequency ablation, which is a form of endoscopic eradication therapy, where we are able to remove the tissue at risk and to minimize or prevent the progression towards esophageal cancer.
In fact, the initial treatment removed 75% of her Barrett's tissue.
We performed a second treatment and she's been doing extremely well. We're just about ready to do a follow-up in her where I'm fairly confident that her Barrett's will be gone. We utilize the Watts 3D technology in patients in follow-up surveillance even after they have had successful treatment, because we feel that there is no better technology to pick up these changes early and allow us to intervene again if we have to.
I could have been left with my original diagnosis of Barrett's esophagus when the Watts 3D gave me such a more accurate diagnosis that I was able to have the treatments and avoid the esophageal cancer. The future is very positive. My husband and I are definitely looking forward to feeling stronger and feeling better.
Don't ignore frequent heartburn. Instead, consult with your physician regarding any early symptoms you may have.
Watts 3D is already used routinely across the country to help prevent esophageal cancer and improve patients' lives.
Learn more at watts3d.com or our website, thebalancingact.com.
Don't go away. We'll be right back. Here's some good advice from our friends at Access Health.
Did you know that over 50 million people suffer from allergies and that more than 2/3 of spring allergy sufferers actually have year-round symptoms? This is Delia Passy bringing you a Women's Choice Award health tip sponsored by Kaiser Permanente, an award-winning America's Best Hospital. Here are some tips to keep seasonal allergies under control. It's tempting to go outside, but be sure to check the daily pollen count first. And also be sure to keep your windows and doors shut during allergy season. If you're spending time outdoors with the kids or just for a weekend outing, just be sure to take a shower, wash your hair, and change your clothes as soon as you get home. The best way to avoid allergy problems caused by pets is to remove the pet from the home. If that's not possible, try to ensure that the pet stays out of the bedroom. Washing dogs twice a week may help as well. Unfortunately, washing cats really doesn't help. This may seem obvious, but don't forget to change ventilation filters once every month or two. And also, make sure to control humidity in your home to help prevent mold. Last but certainly not least, you'll want to kill those pesky dust mites by washing your bedding and pillows as well as any stuffed toys at least once a week in a hot wash cycle followed by a hot dryer cycle. We hope these tips have helped, and we are proud to spotlight Kaiser Permanente, an integrated, non-for-profit care and coverage program that takes tremendous pride in giving their patients the very best every day. To learn more about the Women's Choice Award, America's Best Hospitals, go to womenschoiceaward.com. See you next time.
you ready to celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
Yes.
Of course you are. Chef Stuart O'Keefe, always ready for a party.
Always, you know me? Of course.
And today it's all about avocados. You know they're native to Mexico and Central America, and they're grown around the world.
No, I feel like they grow them everywhere now because they're always available.
They're so good. They become really mainstream, part of our daily diets, and why not? I mean, they're delicious, they're nutritious, and you're going to just show us how versatile they are.
Do you know that the avocado is actually a fruit, though? Actually,
no, I thought it was a veggie.
It's considered a berry because it's fleshy pulp and it has a seed.
Oh, that's news. I didn't know that.
So while there are several types of avocados, one thing is for sure, they're super delicious. I love them.
I love them completely. Do you know how to say it in Spanish?
No, what is it in Spanish?
Aguacate.
Aguacate?
There you go, an Irishman speaking Spanish. Woo.
But today we're using frozen ripe avocados from Welch's.
Really?
Super good. So they're in the freezer, you pop them out, and after about 30 minutes, you can use them.
Frozen?
Yeah, and look what we have here.
This is great.
Much.
You know how many times I've gotten an avocado? I use half of it, and what do?
Throw it away.
You trash it because it gets brown.
Like all the time for me. Even I'm a chef, I can't keep them from going brown.
Why didn't I think of this?
This is amazing.
All right, so you got the famous guacamole.
With the guacamole with some sun-dried tomatoes, they're super good. Plantain chips, love them with plantain chips also.
So many kinds of guacamole too. What? This has a little bit of what in it?
Sun-dried tomatoes. So you have onion in there, some green onion, some cilantro, lime juice, you know, your usual guacamole.
And I could add
super
chipotle?
Mm-hmm.
This is fantastic. Man, this is good. Okay, keep going.
Love this. Key lime pie. We're saving a bunch of calories here.
Key lime pie with avocado?
Avocado, because we're taking out the condensed milk, which is just basically a can of sugar and fat.
Oh, wow.
Here we go. We have the avocados in here, right?
Okay, frozen. Unbelievable.
See,
Look at
they're soft
that.
now.
But they're fantastic, right?
Just like that. Absolutely perfect. So I'm just going to pop these in a food processor, right? Right there. We got some lime juice.
Can't do anything without that lime juice.
Got to get your onion in there.
This is really good.
Some jalapeno.
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 Nice and spicy.
All right. And we got our tomatillos.
Tomatillos are good. And you know what? Something about avocados, healthy fats, cholesterol-free, so many great nutrients in it.
Do you know what? I'm so excited in the mornings? I'm such a fan of avocado toast. Like, I'm obsessed. I'll do egg whites with it on some multigrains.
And you put a little bit of tomatoes on it.
Yes, all the time. It's just such a great breakfast to go in the morning. But like having this in my freezer, oh, it's
easy.
Perfect, super easy. So I'm just gonna pulse that. Get that all chopped up.
Now, I know I ate it right out of the bag, but you kind of thawed for how long?
About 30 minutes.
30 minutes, okay.
30 minutes and you're good to go.
Because that's why it was so soft and delicious.
All right, so let me grab 2 of these potato skins right here. So
this is really creative.
This is so good. I love this.
This is fantastic.
So, we have some black beans here. I just cooked them up and just mashed them, okay?
Okay, another lesson. How do you say that in Spanish?
How do you say black beans in Spanish?
Frijoles negros.
Frijoles negros.
Ay, this is good.
Spanish lesson
The
here.
Irish and the Latina coming together.
All right.
Just like this potato skin coming together.
This one, I'm telling you.
I'm caliente.
She brings the game every time. Okay, so we got some shredded chicken here. Chicken breast, or if you want to get rotisserie chicken, which you guys all know is one of my favorites. Some chicken on top there. We got a little spicy salsa here.
Easy recipe.
Actually, we're going to do...
Kids can have fun doing this with the family.
I got ahead of myself. We're going to put...
You're too excited.
I'm too excited. These are so good. They're so tasty.
You know what this reminds me of also? I'm going to grab this real quick because I know this is your book, The Quick 6 Fix. You even have a good little... I saw this the other day, a Mexican recipe.
My Mexican street corn?
You got that little Mexican street corn going. This would be a good...
So the Mexican street corn in the book, you could substitute this for the mayonnaise.
Use the
Again,
avocados.
save yourself calories.
Yeah, all right. A little bit of Mexican here and there.
Beautiful little appetizer here.
Oh, gosh. Wait, what? I thought you were going to give that to me. What's wrong?
I'm so rude.
Oh, my goodness.
There we go.
See how this is? This is probably quite large. This is really good.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, great ideas using Welch's frozen avocados.
Yeah.
Where can we get these recipes and more?
These recipes and more, you can get them at welchesfrozenfoods.com.
Or we can go always to our website, thebalancingact.com. This has been so much fun. Okay, so before we leave, let's do a little quiz.
Oh, no. Quiz.
How do you say avocado in Spanish?
Avocado aficionados? That's what you mean, right?
Aguacate.
I need to take classes. Avocado.
Aguacate.
Aguacate.
Thank you so much.
I'll get there.
You're the best. Another bite. Another bite.
Okay.
Oh, happy Cinco de Mayo.
seems everyone equates a beautiful smile with straight teeth, but what about the health of your smile? After all, your teeth have to last your whole life, or at least we hope so, right? Straightening your teeth isn't just about getting a better looking smile. It can go a long way toward extending the life and health of your teeth. So to understand all of this and break it down for us is Dr. Sam Dar, who specializes in orthodontics and dentofacial orthopedics. Welcome, doctor.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. All right, so I had a lot in that intro, and a lot of people think, I want that beautiful smile. Tom Cruise has a gorgeous smile. Everybody wants that, right?
Yes.
But besides that, there's more to that because we need a healthy smile. Can you kind of define that for us?
Sure. So most of the patients that come and see us, they want to have a beautiful smile. But as doctors, whether a dentist or an orthodontist, what we're thinking of is the health of the teeth. To us, that's very important. So we can achieve both. But before we start straightening the teeth, giving them that beautiful smile, we have to keep in mind that we need to have healthy teeth, healthy gums. 80% of Americans have periodontal disease, which is really gum disease. That can lead to cardiovascular disease, diabetes, low birth weight even. That's why it's important to have a healthy mouth in general.
Very important. I was reading here, doctor, that approximately 3 out of 4 Americans have some type of misaligned teeth.
Yes.
So why do we need that proper position? Why is that important?
Okay, so
besides looking pretty, right?
You're right. Misaligned teeth is what we call malocclusion in dentistry, basically the way teeth fit together and the way teeth lean on each other as well. When teeth are straight, we'll have less gum disease. We have less chance for bacteria to accumulate and hide, for food to accumulate and hide, because that can lead to systemic diseases. It can lead to other social problems like halitosis, which is bad breath as well. So it can lead to bone recession, gum recession, and eventually, in severe cases, you can lose a tooth.
All right, so let's talk about what options patients have if indeed now they have healthy teeth and they're ready to see you and they want to kind of improve that smile.
We used to use braces and the railroad track.
I wore them for 6 years.
Yeah, this is the same reaction
I had buck teeth. I looked like, I think, an overgrown rabbit.
I mean, they exaggerated. It was comical, but a lot of children, even adults, went through that. So nowadays, with technology, we have clear aligners which are custom made. So I use ClearCorrect. ClearCorrect are custom made aligners that actually straighten your teeth the same way that braces would. The approach is a bit different. They're removable appliances. They're plastic see-through, so they're more aesthetic.
Can you show us how it works?
These plastic are flexible enough to apply enough force to move the teeth, the same way braces do, except they're removable, which makes them a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more practical. In other words, you take them out when you eat, so you wear them for 21 to 22 hours a day. You take them out to eat. When you're done, you rinse your mouth, brush your teeth, put them back on, and you switch them every 10 to 14 days.
You can barely see what
Absolutely, they're aesthetic.
Like. So what can patients expect with this ClearCorrect? They come in, and how is this formed?
Okay, well, first we make sure that everything is healthy. The second step is to take an impression, digital impression, usually what we do nowadays, and that will scan your teeth, and that will help us build a 3-dimensional model that will help us treatment plan them, and at the same time educate the patient and show them what the end result looks like. So it's amazing. Technology has helped us quite a bit achieve these results.
So it's very easy in terms of the patient being compliant with it.
Absolutely.
When will they notice the change?
Depending how long the treatment takes, but more often than not in the first 3 months, patients will notice an improvement.
And it's also an easy process for the patient. It's not as if they have to go back to see you.
That's a good point. They come and see us once every 2 months usually, and those visits are 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes at most. That's all they need to do. Wear their aligners, keep their teeth clean, come and visit us once every 2 to 3 months, whatever the case is.
And once they get the beautiful smile they want, do they have to continue wearing this forever?
Once you're at the end, you have to wear retainers at nighttime.
Okay.
So 8 hours at nighttime, you put them on, sort of wear them just to maintain their position.
Fantastic. So the point here today, have a healthy smile, but keep your teeth healthy first. Use ClearCorrect, and you got Tom Cruise's look.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, doctor.
Thank you for having me.
I do appreciate your time.
I
Fantastic
appreciate it.
stuff.
Thank you.
For more information on having a beautiful and healthy smile, you can check out ClearCorrect.com. That's ClearCorrect.com, or just go to our website. So easy, thebalancingact.com. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Remember to head to our Facebook page and our website and follow us on Twitter.
Don't forget our Instagram @Julie and Olga.
Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. So long, everybody.